Good morning, everybody. Sonic Windstriker here. It's time to get back into Tales of Vesperia. Today, we're pretty much just going to be saving Estelle and I'm going to also do a little bit of weapons training and the like. Just pretty much get ready for the next areas. It is going to be a long-ass day for me, I swear. And here we go with another cutscene. Alright.
So you have come at last. Christian? No, wait, you are...
Meet Chroma, Special Advisor to the Imperial Knights, Alexei's personal assistant.
Alexei's? But that would mean... Then she's an enemy? No, I am not. For the time being, in any case.
That's not a very comforting way to put it. Sorry, but we got somewhere to go. If you're here to fight, fine. If not, maybe it could wait until later.
Who is it you would fight for? What do you mean? That poor, pathetic young girl? She doesn't need your pity.
You are being really vague. Come on, spit it out already.
I cannot know what that one saw in all of you, but I wish for you to stop him.
She's an assistant, and yet she wants us to stop him.
Okay, that made no sense. Did anybody get what she was trying to say? Maybe she wants us to stop Alexei?
Maybe. It would add up, I guess.
Yes, Estelle should be just up ahead.
Aye, but stopping is so half-hearted. We're going to destroy him.
Maybe it was more like, go nail that guy's butt to the wall. I can handle that. Come on.
Alright. Hopefully I don't get in any battles. Okay, so far so good. An Elder Cloak. I think I've already got one equipped too. From 1 to 4, front to back, dark to light, stray from this, and disaster shall follow. Alright, here we go. I guess that's why they call it the sword stair. The door itself opened up like it was unsheathing a sword. Go ahead and save one more time before I go up against you all know who. Considering keep on saying we need to save her. Estelle.
Is she like the Princess Peach of the game?
Yeah, but she's actually freaking viable. The only reason we have to fight her this time is because Alexei is controlling her. Pretty much like how Ganon pretty much controls Zelda at one point. Or at least tries to. At least after all this, she'll be back on the team. And I won't have to rely solely on Carol for healing arts.
Astounding. I thought that crash would have been the last of you.
We've been through worse.
If we hadn't been lucky, you just might have gotten your wish. You can let her go now and save yourself some pain. Or we could break you first. It's your call. Sorry to be a bore, but let's say I refuse both of those. I'd be happy to decide for you. Princess was splendid. Her power equals the ancient children of the full moon. Every person has a role, and the princess has played her part exceedingly well.
Alexei, you bastard! She's not a pawn for your sick games!
If she's done her part, then we'll take her back right now. As you wish.
Sick fuck, she's not a pawn for your games.
Estelle!
Now I've got to wait until I'm doing a solo fight against her before I do the, before I can do the, secret mission. Mm-hmm.
She's being controlled.
You sick fuck.
That's not fair! That's not fair, Alexei!
What would you do with the princess now? Her power has subsumed her will entirely. Her power has finally been controlled by a system I have put into place. Blastia that go out of control must be destroyed. You should know that.
Don't talk about Estelle like she's just some thing.
You tell her, Rita. You tell that son of a bitch, Rita.
To my plans.
Tell him what for.
As for you, Schwan, and since you survived, I will use you again. Return like the puppet you are. Sorry, but you buried that poor schmuck alive yourself. I'm Raven. Pleased to meet you. We all have a role to play, but each person has a say in what that role is. Even though so many live such meaningless, mundane lives? I think not.
If they choose that life, then so what? That's what deciding for yourself means.
You have no right to decide whether they're meaningless or not!
How unfortunate. We will never see eye to eye.
First, I gotta use a magic lens to identify twice over. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to make sure I check during the second fight. I'll be back once the first phase of the battle's fought, guys.
Perhaps that was not enough power.
Let me just make. Oh boy! Now the real fight begins. You sack of fuck! Here we go with another slow cutscene. Well, moderately slow anyway. At least it's a little bit more tolerable than the one with Heracles or when we got shot down. Originally. I'm planning, Alexei. Oh, that's right. He's reawakening Zade. Why is it always the water graphics? Slow down the goddamn cutscenes.
What is that?
We saw that at Miorzo. It's that ring we saw on the mural.
Success! At last I have done it! Behold, the greatest remnant of the ancients, the enduring shrine of Zalde, the ultimate Blastia, which once obliterated the catastrophe that threatened our world.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Alexei.
That's a Blastia?
Maybe you could save this little speech until you get some alone time. You're embarrassing yourself. The show, I am afraid, is over. It is time for the final curtain. Now, Princess, do your friends the favor of separating their heads from their bodies.
You won't get away with this, Alexei.
None of this would have happened if you hadn't insisted on coming here. Oh, how the poor girl will feel when she comes to her senses. Farewell.
Psychic fuck.
Damn you, Alexei, wait! Get back here! Alexei!
You fucking coward.
Alexei! Estelle, don't!
Eh?
Please. Before I can hurt anyone else. Please. Kill me.
Not happening.
I'll set you free.
Yuri! Yuri!
First, I'll use a divine lens to be able to identify her. Pretty much the same stuff as last time. Now to use the mother's memento.
That's...
That should lower her defenses.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
No more, please!
Do you really plan to die here? You think it's okay to die? Look me in the eye! Estelle!
quickly switch my weapons to where I can use my super mode, my Mystic Art. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where are you, Nomos? Did that do it? Okay, she's down to 3,000. One more time. 18,043. At least I get to show you all what the Mystic Art looks like. This is surprisingly doing much more damage.
Estelle, step out of it!
The second star. Alright, I got the actual freaking blade that is pretty much unique to Yuri. So now I no longer need Nomos for the special. Air is restored to normal.
You did it, Estelle! You're you again! Wait! The system!
Not gonna be a problem!
It was being kept in check by Alexei's sword. Without that...
Don't worry, I got this!
I can't stop it now! Everyone, run!
Don't worry, we're not gonna lose you!
I might be able to use his system. Amazing. It's synchronized with Estelle. Interference deactivation data. A formula to isolate surplus air. But what could possibly take the place of the Epithea?
What about this sword? This is the original that Alexei based his on, right?
Let me try it. Let me help. I'll keep track of the flow of air.
too.
We're in this together.
I'll help out.
Damn this useless body.
Please, everyone.
We're gonna save you, Estelle. Just stay calm.
What did I say? We're not gonna lose you. When brave Vesperia does something, we do it right.
Okay.
Yuri, the sword!
Welcome back.
Nice to be back.
The Enduring Shrine of Zaude. That's what he said. Have you heard of it? No, that's the first time. I wonder what it is. I don't know, but I know what he's gonna use it for. World domination. Do you really think he can do that? He sure thought he could. We Knights are always one step behind. We never would have been able to free the capital if it weren't for Yuri and the others. Much less stop the Blastia from spreading this danger across the land. It was the Knights that protected the capital from Heracles, though. They're the only reason we were able to even get into the capital at all. Even with Lady Estelle. Hey, Estelle came back on her own. I'm still grateful, though. Thank you. You're creeping me out.
Yeah, come on, bro. You creep me out.
Alexei owes the world for all he's done. He owes us. Tomorrow, I'm going to the Shrine of Zaude. I assume your friends will be with you. Yeah, everyone's resting up for tomorrow. So spare me any guilt trips tonight. Okay.
I know how you run, Shadow. Know how you run, little brother. I'm not a fool.
Captain, so this is where you were. You again.
I'm taking my leave.
Negotiations with the Union are difficult. It seems they can't even agree with each other. And one more thing. The Council intends to cede all authority to His Highness Yoder in order to control the current crisis. Due to your success in liberating the capital, His Highness has pronounced you acting commandant.
Oh, congratulations there, Shadow.
Congratulations.
Well this cleans up one of our problems. Congrats.
Watch your tone.
Yuri, you're the one who really did all this.
Details, whatever. Well, I guess I'll go check on the others. See ya. He's actually sleeping. Man, I can't tell if he's brave or just stupid.
Weren't you gonna have a touching reunion with your bestest pal?
Raven, seriously?
Oh, it's that lieutenant of his. She's scary.
Oh, well, I guess I can see that.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just, she's so serious. Gotta be careful not to rub her the wrong way.
I'm not rubbing anything anyway.
Well, you most certainly can't please all the people all the time.
I guess you're right. So what are you doing here?
Oh, just thinking about stuff. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? With all we've been through, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I should do with myself. But I keep coming up empty. Change wears me out.
You chose your own life. At this point, you should be able to do anything you want.
How do I put it? I already died once. Now I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff. But I guess thinking about settling things with Alexei is enough for now. The rest will probably come out in the wash.
Sounds okay to me.
Speaking of settling things, I filled Estelle in on all the stuff that happened. Guess what she did? She said I had to let her do the same thing everyone else did. So she smacked me on the head. Called it even.
That's Estelle.
It kind of hurt, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna catch my shut-eye in here.
Suit yourself. Try not to oversleep for once, though.
This will bring the value back down, so the discrepancy with this should... Nope, it's nowhere near enough.
Yuri!
What are you all doing out here?
Shut up and leave me alone! Oh, it's you.
Nice to see you, too. So what kind of experiment is this, anyway? Is something wrong?
No, it's being kept well under control, and it's stable. As annoying as it is to admit, Dane Nomos and this system of Alexei's are both pretty amazing.
So then where's the problem?
The effective area of control is more limited than I thought. The control barrier originates at the barrier Blastia. She's stable inside it, but she can't leave. I guess Dane Nomos alone couldn't take the place of all those Apatheia.
So long trips are out of the question.
Also, the barrier Blastia is part of the system. As long as it's in use, this city is defenseless. That's why I'm out here trying to figure out a way for her to move around freely.
Why can't Estelle just take Denomos with her wherever she goes?
It was really only designed to contain air that's gone out of control. I don't think it could actually affect Estelle in any way.
I guess that's how it was with Duke, too.
Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Or my name isn't Rita Mordio. I won't let Estelle wind up trapped like that again. Nobody treats my friend like just some thing.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Nothing to worry about. You've got the best genius under the sun with you.
Yes, I know Rita can help me. I'll have this ready by tomorrow. You get yourself to bed.
Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Same to you, Estelle.
What are you doing wandering around?
I'm making sure you guys aren't causing any trouble.
I see. You're wandering around so you can cause some trouble.
No, I said... never mind.
I'm so glad that Estelle's back. And that we didn't have to kill her.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If we hadn't been able to bring her back, would you really have killed her?
Why do you ask?
Because...
I don't know, is what I'd like to say. But if Estelle hadn't heard my voice when she did, I probably would have killed her.
How can you go to such lengths knowing it's going to hurt you?
Estelle's my friend, and I can't let a stranger take care of my friend's problem. Besides, I'm not the one who it hurts the most.
A friend's problem. Yuri, you're really strong.
Strong, huh? I don't know about that. But what about you? Did you forget your search for the Maristella?
Right now, I'm focusing on beating the bad guys. Besides, I haven't forgotten. If anything, I've got a great memory.
A great memory, huh?
Maybe the Maristella is one of the new Fel arms. I never really thought about it, but it could be a Fel arm this time around instead of just your normal run-of-the-mill blaster.
What's wrong?
Or dagger.
Yuri, I'll never forgive Alexei. Sacrificing someone for his own desires, I could never forgive that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why, we can't let Alexei get away with what he's done.
No, we can't.
Oh, right, Yuri. Guess what? The Maritime Guild, Gulsong, is rushing to fix our ship.
Gulsong? Isn't that Tokunaga's guild?
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
Alright, then we'll use that to take Alexei down.
Of course! So, Yuri?
Patty,
Huh?
if you're having difficulty saying it, there's no need to force yourself. I'll listen when you're ready to talk. So go get some sleep. Good night. What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to see if I can contact Pharaoh again. If Zauda is connected to the ancient catastrophe, Pharaoh might know something about it.
Isn't he gonna ask about Estelle?
I'll tell him it looks like everything will be okay.
Alright, thanks.
You know, the only real goal I've had in life has been to destroy the Hermes Blastia. I didn't have to think about other things while I was doing that.
Other things?
Oh, this world. Me. Lots of things. Had I never met Estelle, I might still be flying around with Baul, not thinking of anything.
Pharaoh said you changed too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm telling him Estelle will be alright because I really believe it. I have no intention of ignoring the Blastia or the air.
Is that part of the lots of things you mentioned? Sorry, forget I said that.
I won't kill Estelle. Nor will I let her be killed. I also can't let Alexei go on.
Okay. We head out tomorrow morning. Just get back by then.
Understood.
Judy. Let's win this one.
Okay.
It'll soon be time to get the entire team back together. Now I just pretty much have to go talk to Carol.
What's up, Carol?
Oh, Yuri! Take a look! It's as good as new!
Way to go, bud.
Good to see you're as useful as ever. That's not yours, though, is it? It's mine.
Oh, you're repairing
Thanks.
Hanks' bag?
This boy's been fixing up all the stuff that got knocked around in that commotion. He even went back to the lower quarter to pick all these things up.
Actually,
Repeat found most of it.
These are my favorite shoes, and you can't hardly see where they got torn. This guy's awesome.
He sewed up a dress. Was very important to me. Thanks again for that.
Are you sure about doing this, Carol? Tomorrow's the final battle.
It's okay. I was actually a little worried. I couldn't really sleep anyway when I started thinking about the battle tomorrow. I just thought I might as well help out if there was anything I could do. I didn't think Rapide would want to come help, though. I was a little surprised.
He probably guessed what you were thinking. He doesn't just go along with anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Just give him time.
Well, don't push your luck.
Come on, Rapide.
Oh, this boy's got a bright future ahead of him.
He's already the head of our guild.
You are looking at the esteemed boss of our guild.
He still gets embarrassed about that.
You might learn a thing or two from him yourself, you know. I walked right into that one. Memories support the heart, and our dearest possessions are the vessels for those memories. Thank you, young man.
I'll just do a little more, and then I'll call it a night.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Yeah, I know.
Call it a day.
And here comes
You coming
Rapide.
too, Repeat? Tomorrow, we fight. Hope everybody can get some sleep.
Going already? It looks like things here won't be settled for a while. I had hopes that we'd have the guild ships at our disposal.
I heard they've been having some issues.
It seems they've been unable to decide on a course of action since the Don's passing. It looks like I'll be one step behind you again this time.
No hard feelings, no matter which of us gets to Alexei first, right? Oh yeah. Are you done trying to get Estelle back? I mean, she's still a princess. And what about all that stuff with the Imperial succession?
The council has chosen Yoder as their leader. For all intents and purposes, he's got their nomination for the throne.
Okay. So that's why you don't need to chase her around anymore?
That's not it. It's just that I've finally come to terms with the choices she's made for herself.
Wow, you sure loosened up.
Don't give me a hard time. It's something I've had to struggle with in my own way.
Well, she'd be happy to hear it.
I'll bring the problems of the air and the Blastia to His Highness's attention. He'll be able to come up with some way of helping, I'm sure. As for Lady Estelle's, Yuri, you have my confidence.
I appreciate it. Sorry for being such a pain. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you at Zaude.
As far as anyone is concerned, the capital was retaken because of my efforts. It isn't just with this, though. No one even knows the things that brave Vesperia has done. They don't even try to learn the truth. Are you really okay with that?
Details. Quickly check. Okay.
Morning,
such a sleepyhead.
Looks like I overslept a little. My hair's a mess.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all good.
Here you go.
Oh, Dane almost. Are you able to get everything settled?
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am. Good morning, everyone. Oh, good morning, Judith.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about Zauda. He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed by both Antilocheia and humans. I wonder why.
Such an encouraging send-off. Well, it's not like we can just say, oh, thanks for telling us, and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in the mood to just let him go.
We can't just turn back now.
You're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle. Rita, did you see her?
Estelle won't be coming.
Huh? Why not?
She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success, but she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating. Huh? But all Blastia need air to work, don't they? Yes, so I tried the same thing as Raven. Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the child of the full moon. Even Arts will use her life. She could be in serious danger if she had to exert herself.
Oh no!
So she won't be coming with us anymore. And was she okay with that?
Nope.
No.
I knew it.
Estelle! Hey! You're just here to see us off, right? Rita, I'm sorry. Please take me with you. What did I tell you? You lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them.
I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, you've suffered enough. You can rest now.
Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Even the fate of this world is at stake. Knowing that, my only choice is to fight alongside you.
Welcome back, then.
Estelle.
There are still things I can do for my friends. So I'm asking you, please, take me with you.
I want to tell you now, but you decided this for yourself. I won't turn you down.
Yes, and she doesn't really listen when she sets her mind to something.
Ah, let's take her. Nobody likes having their friends run off to steal all the fun.
Yeah, we'll all help out to make this easy on her.
We're gonna blow that scoundrel away!
Promise me one thing. You will never, never push yourself too hard. Got it? I'll never forgive you if you break that promise. All right.
Trying to forbid this bunch from pushing themselves is pretty pointless.
Thank goodness. It looks like I made it in time.
Yoder! Is Flynn joining back up?
Huh? Prince Yoda and Flynn too?
Is Flynn joining back up with
His
us?
Highness to see us off himself. There you go again with that attitude of yours.
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the Knights are not yet able to leave for battle. Under normal circumstances, the Knights should be the ones taking the initiative here, but you civilians have shouldered it. As head of the Empire, I must apologize.
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the Empire anyway.
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that you take Flynn in their place.
Huh?
He's also back in the team! Hell yes!
Your Highness.
Woo! Yes! Welcome back, old
At
pal.
this moment, both in name and in substance, Flynn is the greatest knight in the Empire. I am sure that he will be of great use to you. Wouldn't you agree?
But I must command the Knights.
As soon as the Knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be able to entrust your men with that much. Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with Alexei?
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirasane, hereby command you on behalf of the Empire, Imperial Knight Flynn Shifo. Join forces with the Guild, brave Vesperia, and stop Alexei.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, little brother.
His Highness. I'll be counting on you, Yuri. Even if I refused, you'd still come along, wouldn't you? So our next problem is just how to go about actually getting to Zauda.
That's already been handled, right, Judy?
Yes, of course. We still have that important friend of ours.
He's back up and running! Looks like things are really looking up now!
Oh, is he okay?
I told you, he's strong.
Yep, we'll be able to use the Vesperia in no time.
So everything's ready. This is it, the final battle. Yeah!
Repeat's getting really good at handling items, don't you think? Yeah, but I don't want to eat any gels that have been in a dog's mouth.
He said, come on, don't be like that. If things go bad, take it.
That's one big Matthews. Wait a minute. Did he really say that? All I heard him do was bark.
Stick around long enough and you'll figure him out. Right, Repeat?
Ah! You look a little jealous, Rita. No way.
So that's Zaude. It's huge.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Is there anything after that?
Whoa, look! Over there! Pharaoh.
Oh boy, Pharaoh's coming in for a fight. But he won't be able to last long. Especially with the type of energy that Blastia would probably hold. Blastia's acting as some sort of defense mechanism. Pharaoh's trying to suck up all that air from the Blastia. It's gonna probably be too much for him though. Oh boy. That blast was coming from space. It blasted him right off the platform. Oh boy. Formula is really keeping him back.
But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed.
Is that the power Alexei was after? Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work. But at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Now, it says in the walkthrough not to go completely into the fortress yet.
Pharaoh, thank you.
But, after these scenes, I'm gonna go ahead and head straight out of Zade if I'm forced to go in.
Advance form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to? Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense. Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes. Critical form!
Ha-ha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choose it critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carol and Raven, you owe me your gems for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
I decided to stop in Zade because I still had to purchase at least one weapon to upgrade. But there's also another script happening.
Yuri, you're really good at cooking.
But I bet Carol was pretty handy around the kitchen too. Your tongue is too loose for comfort, Flynn. Handy is dandy, but if it's not done by the cookbook, I ain't having it. You can always do it yourself, you know. You say you don't like the job, but you're pretty skilled at it. The ladies love a man who can cook.
No way! If that were true, I'd be the coolest guy around!
Seriously, it's true.
Even if it doesn't make me cool, I guess I'm happy just to have other people enjoy my cooking.
True. It really beats cooking and eating alone. It's nice watching a lady enjoy a good meal. I could care less about guys.
Next time I cook for you, Raven, all you're getting is a butter sandwich.
Spreading butter is too much work. Just give them the crusts. What happened to being happy about other people enjoying your cooking?
You were the one complaining, Raven. Shut the fuck up. I came back to Miorzo to try and see if I can get some weapons bought, but here I am in the Elder's place trying to see if I can get one of the mythical fell arms.
Greetings, Elder. What were you grumbling about?
Oh, you've returned. Look what I found when I was cleaning my dresser.
I was right to come back to Miorzo!
You had a sword in your dresser?
One of the fell arms, honey.
Hey, but this is...
This isn't just any old sword. It looks like, you know, yeah.
No kidding. Not so much the shape, the vibe it's given off.
Just what kind of sword is this?
I was hoping you would ask. If memory serves, it is one of the 7 fell arms of legend.
You mean the weapon spawned by the 14-headed monster from the fairy tales?
I don't know how the story is told below, but here the legend is as follows. At the height of the ancient Blastia civilization, an attempt was made to produce weapons. Eventually, this led to the creation of armaments of untold power. 7 in total.
But now there's 9, because there were 2 that were lost in translation.
So these weapons are a legacy of the ancients. Well, Nomos is real. Maybe this story is too. Is Nomos one of these fell arms then?
I'd say it's possible if what the Elder said is true. But if this really is one of the fell arms, why was it in your dresser, Elder?
I can't remember for the life of me. It's been decades since I've cleaned this thing out.
You haven't cleaned out your dresser in decades? I don't know what to say.
If these weapons are really as powerful as they sound, it might be a good idea for us to get a hold of them before they fall into the wrong hands. Yeah, there've been quite a few sets of wrong hands out there lately, too.
Might we take us with us, Elder?
Huh? Oh, fine by me.
You're giving it to us just like that?
To tell the truth, I'm glad it turned up, but I've been wondering what I'd do with it. I've got no real use for it. Besides, it would be a shame to just leave something like this lying around. I figure you are just the ones to put it to proper use.
Do you know anything about the other fell arms?
Let me see here. According to the legend, the 7 weapons share a common bond. If this is truly one of the fell arms, it may react if brought near the others.
But Nomos hasn't reacted at all.
Then perhaps it isn't a fell arm after all.
Then how are we supposed to find them? Well, there's no point thinking it to death. So long as we have one of them, the bad guys won't be able to get them all, right? Maybe that's good enough. I agree.
All right then, Elder. We'll take it off your hands. Thanks.
You know what? I'm wondering something. I'm gonna check the walkthrough for them to see if I can go ahead and get my sorcerer's ring up to level 4. Make sure I can start getting the rest of them. Oh, here we go. Another one.
Today's Salisbury steak is tender and delicious.
You're finally getting this cooking thing down, Flint. I think it's a bit too bland, actually. Forgive me. I'll go and make a different sauce.
It's quite fine as it is. What are you doing with all those spices? A sauce that's too powerful will cover the flavor of the original ingredients.
But it's got no punch to it. People have their own preferences, so let them add what they like. Good point.
Clint's covered his whole plate in red powder.
Okay, so I decided to look up some of the fell arms walkthroughs. Pretty much all I have to do is go to this air crane after I get my the sword fell arm for Yuri, and then I get to upgrade my sorcerer's ring up to level 4. Then I can just go to any other air crane besides this one to upgrade to level 5. What's this? Some sort of ruins, maybe? But it doesn't look like humans built anything here. Do you know anything about this place? No, to me it looks like it was formed naturally, rather than made by human hands. There's nothing here, from the looks of it. Well, let's have a look around at least.
What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately.
Hold on, I'm just trying to check something.
Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye. You bet I'll be ready.
Which will be for,
You do have your work cut out for you.
at least for the, there will be a boss fight that I will have to use her. So, yeah, in a way, Yuri is right. Okay, I think I've got to equip the fell arm. Alright, I hope I'm right about this. Hello? Oh, please tell me I'm not too early. God damn it, if I'm too early, I swear to Arceus, I'm gonna be so motherfucking pissed. You know what, maybe I have to go out and come back in with it equipped. Hold on.
Aren't you tired from all that fighting?
It's far from enough to wear me out.
Is it just me, or does combat seem to invigorate him? Like a couple other people I could name.
Who?
Who indeed?
I didn't get as many chances to fight at the front after I rose to captain. This is an opportunity to keep myself in fighting form.
Whatever excuse you come up with, you're still a fighting maniac.
I've never been called a fighting maniac before.
Here I was thinking Flynn was normal.
She doesn't think we're normal.
Shocking, right?
What sort of person did you believe me to be, Rita?
Huh? Why ask now?
I mean, I never would have thought you'd think one of Yuri's friends was normal.
Yeah, you really are Yuri's type.
I'm right here, both of you.
Okay, so as it turns out, I do have to wait until after Zade, possibly. Because I tried multiple times to go into that area to try to get the rock to freaking move out of the fucking way, but it didn't work, so after I get my actual main weapon re-equipped, I'm gonna go ahead and do the next, key factors into this Let's Play, so here we go. Okay, I think I'm supposed to walk forward. According to this, I'm supposed to walk forward a little bit. Okay, there we go.
Never gets any easier, no matter how many times I come.
Bad memories of the Great War?
Yeah, there are those too.
What are you?
I mentioned I had a friend that liked this flower, right? My friend is here.
Why would you have a friend here? You mean a friend from the Knights?
Some waste their lives while they're alive. Others waste their lives by dying too soon.
Your friend died in the Great War.
Yeah, humans. What a sad bunch.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Play a better knight than me. Always use the family's famed bow. Man, such a brave knight. Never did find out what happened to that bow.
Maybe it's still somewhere here in this field.
Could be. Finding it would be pretty tough, though. Thought maybe if I just bummed around in case he'd get mad enough to come back, but,
That's so sad.
Hey, don't go getting all gloomy on me.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started this sob fest.
Sorry. Anyway, rest well, Casey. I know you're in a better place.
Hey, something's falling out of the sky.
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
So, what is it?
This was Casey's favorite compact.
But how?
The ghost of your friend must be watching over you. Ghost? That's impossible. It was just a coincidence. You call this a coincidence? Like, maybe a bird picked it up and then dropped it by mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
So, was this Casey friend of yours a woman?
Woman? What? Oh, a lady from the old man's past?
Now, Rita, remember your blood pressure.
Oh, come on. I want all the juicy details.
Sorry, there ain't much. For starters, another guy already had his heart set on her.
A tale of unrequited love, then? A love on war's fickle sea. A lady gone too soon. Oh, such a tragedy.
Okay, that's enough. You guys go ahead and think what you like, though. Here's to you, Casey. I'm doing okay with these kids here.
Oh boy.
Hey, Patty, are you cooking again today? I could take care of it if you
want. Nah, I like what I'm doing, so don't worry.
I wonder if she has some ulterior motive. She's always seemed like the calculating type to me.
Patty is a fine young woman.
Well, she might be aiming to set a hook in Yuri at the very least. If you want to catch me with food, you'll have to at least give me a personalized menu.
She doesn't give him any special treatment.
If you don't understand, then I'll tell you. The real power in any family lies in the kitchen.
The real power? The person in charge of the food has the most sway over the household.
Precisely. You all need to eat, so you can't ignore me.
Maybe it's hard to talk back to the one who has all our food.
So show me proper deference.
Oh boy.
What are you writing? Item names?
Yes, I'm working on the collector's book. Look how many items we have already.
Wow, you filled in a lot. It must be fun since you like books so much. Well, give us a good...
No, from what I can see, yes. It looks like it's only about halfway complete.
What? Halfway?
Keep on working on it, and come back when you've made some real progress.
I'll fill this book up all the way, and then I'll make you eat your words.
Didn't this used to be your book, Rita?
Sorry, folks. Coke went down the wrong path. Be right back.
I love dinner cooked outside over a campfire. Maybe it's the spice of the stars.
The spice of the stars, huh? Maybe so.
No, the food you get at an inn in town is way better.
A pretty young lady says something nice, and you gotta go kill the mood.
Wait, no. But food is food, no matter where you eat it. It's all the same mush in your stomach anyway.
And there's our little ray of sunshine to chime in with something even more insensitive.
No, it's okay. You're right. Inns do have better food, and it doesn't matter where you eat.
Oh, look, you made Estelle all pouty.
Oh, no, I mean, you see, well, I guess... Sorry.
Oh boy.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and that didn't last more than 3 minutes. His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got Dane Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we can do all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not. Alright, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got. So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Saude's power source. That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right? Right. Right, Judith? Oh, me? Oh, what was the question? Never mind. It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence. Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zauda, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
Maybe he's warmed up to us a bit.
Yes. Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights. I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around. It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven. I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around. But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly. Knock that off, would ya? What you need, lad? I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight. Why would Schwan obey Alexei's orders? Is it? I cannot believe Captain Schwan would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds. You put too much stock into Schwan. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. A Schwan would have fulfilled his duty like a puppet who died a decade ago. Can he not change, even if he knew what he does now? Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you? Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you've chosen to live as Raven? There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. If I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwan did. So a fortuitous encounter changed you. That's putting it a bit dramatically.
If we run into another pound of trouble when the Knights catch up and you're with us, I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei. That young woman Naya will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can't be drawn between good and evil in this world. And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster. Yuri, you really shouldn't call her that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Aspio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after a request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain. Seems Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward. Yes, I shall not disappoint him. I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince, I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't. An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoda.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work. Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor. Good. Then let's go.
I just came to Dongress to try to rest up after fighting all the enemies on Mount Timza, but I guess we got a cutscene here too. It's getting pretty late. Maybe we should stay in Dongress tonight. I agree. It's important to rest well and recover from all the running around we've been doing. Where are you going, Flynn? I'll be patrolling Dongress tonight, so I'm going to ask the Union's permission. I am still a knight. Even when I'm not with my brigade, protocol must be followed. Why are you going to patrol? Isn't that the Union's duty? It's hard to imagine that the Union's been functioning as normal since the Dawn's death. Word of Dongress' deteriorating peace has reached even the Knights. Infringing among the guilds has definitely increased with the Dawn gone. That's something the Union really ought to be handling, but yeah, I think a knight on patrol should be enough of a deterrent. Flynn, don't be such a stick in the mud. We finally get a chance to relax. This calls for letting loose, not working hard. Flynn's on-off switch is stuck at on. That's rich coming from a guy whose own switch is stuck at off. Shut up, Flynn! Right then, follow me, I'll take you somewhere nice. No, I really have to patrol tonight. Everything's a life lesson, kid. Now shut up and come on. Oh, Raven! You really gonna let the old man take him like that? I doubt he's got a family-friendly place in mind. Anything that helps Flynn let his hair down is fine by me. No way! You're a knight? You gotta be kidding me! I would have never guessed. Hold on, let me just... Everyone knows knights are all a bunch of stuck-up little jerks. There's no way someone as cute as you could actually be a knight. Do girls in the Empire go crazy for any guy who calls himself a knight? Too bad for you, you're in Dongrest. Well, don't be so nervous. We'll tell you all sorts of stuff if you just ask. It's hard to believe you really are a friend of Raven's. Are you just drinking juice like some little kid? You're too adorable. Come on, just relax. We're gonna have so much fun together. Oh boy! Oh shit! Wait, get no ladies! Oh fuck! Raven, what have you done, bro? Good morning. Morning. Did I keep you all waiting? No! Hey, don't tell me you two were out all night! The sun was up before I even noticed. It's fine. Nights are used to staying up from dusk till dawn. It doesn't affect our fighting. Looks like you had the time of your life. It was fun. Raven showed me a very interesting time. Oh, good. He must want to be as good a friend. Must be as good a friend to you as Yuri. Yeah, I wish Yuri would have been there too. Don't you drag me into this! Don't you drag me into this, you asshole! What's wrong, old man? You don't look so down. That was a big mistake. I'm never taking Flynn out on the town again. None of the girls so much as glanced at me with him around. Oh, it's always been like that. He's pretty used to being flirted with by now. Oh, am I gonna get slapped in the head? What now? Nothing. Did you have a good time? Yeah, I got to hear from people who aren't used to seeing knights in their town. I realized how important it is to take a load off sometimes and just listen to people. Yeah, I doubt that old man had such admirable goals in mind. Sorry to have to you had to put up with him all night, old man. You don't know the half of it. Emperor of the Night title, engaged! Oh boy! Am I gonna... Okay. Alright, be right back once I've healed up.
It's so boring looking at the same types of rooms over and over again. No way! When you make a map, you realize how everything's laid out. It's really interesting. Would you say you're happy so long as you're making a map? Yeah! Nothing goes to a man's heart like the thrill of making maps!
I've never had that thrill. I just need a map to show me where I'm supposed to go.
Hey, wait! I still haven't written down all the places where you can find monsters! Are we gonna keep going, or what?
Yeah, we should. Or are we lost?
That's impossible. We have a map, right?
Well, it's useless if we can't read it. So, Captain, you're drawing a map. Which way do we go?
Let's see. This way's north, so that would put us... we're here. North is the other way.
Nice! Judith, you're amazing.
The map maker is useless. Huh? Oh, looks like I'm not so good at making maps indoors.
It's not as funny as you think it is. Come on, let's go.
Hey, it looks like things have calmed down in Palastrali. Whenever I see your faces, I can't help but remember Bill's. Yeah, I still feel bad about that. I too bear some of the responsibility for Bellius' death. I'm sorry. No, it was rotten timing, plain and simple. Besides, I have so many other good memories of her. I've been traveling on a solo journey around the world. The night that I first saw her, a full moon hung in the sky. I shivered with anticipation. It was a monster I'd never seen before. If I beat it, I'd be famous. So you challenged her, Bellius? Well, I was pretty foolhardy back then, and much to my surprise, I got my butt handed to me. When I came to, I was in the Colosseum, lying on my bed. You fought Bellius and lived. It's pretty impressive in and of itself. No, I wasn't even in the same league as Bellius. Ah, so she let you live. When I asked her why she spared my life, she told me this. There is nothing to be gained by making a shorter life even shorter. That sounds like something only an age-old intellectual would say. I'm sure she'd seen thousands of humans come and go in her lifetime. Even if they became her friends or her subordinates, she eventually outlived them all. I can't even imagine how lonely that must have been. But when she passed away, she was finally freed from the terrible loneliness. That's why I think that what happened wasn't such a bad thing after all. Maybe you're right. Oops, sorry, I got off of it. Went off on a tangent there. I never know when to stop talking. Not at all. Thank you for sharing something so precious. Yeah, I feel like I understand Bellius a little better now. What's the matter with Eve? Oh boy. His former nemesis. That's the dog Gary was talking about, who used to rule all over the dogs in the capital. Yeah, it's Little Wolf. And now we're getting translations of what Repeat's saying. It's been a while, old man. Don't think I've forgotten how you drove me out of the capital like some common stray. You settled everything fair and square in battle. You have no right to hold a grudge. You have it going! Take pity on me! Why didn't you just kill me when you had the chance? I haven't sunk so low as to raise a paw against a defeated loser. Me? A loser? You don't be I still never lost to you in person. So you want to fight mono on mono? You catch on quick. No, a physical confrontation wouldn't be a fair fight. It has to be a mockery battle. What do you mean? In a battle to see which of us can mark more places when we go. We go as our own territory. A battle spanning the whole globe. Oh boy. This sounds pretty interesting. You sure you want to be able to keep up? That's my line. Sit around on your haunches and I'm going to leave you in dust. Well, luckily we got enough tents to spare to be able to do this in a little while. The P will catch up with him in no time. Yeah, I hope so. How long are they going to be doing this? Huh? Oh, Rapide, you're finished. Whoa! Where'd you run off to, Estelle? Here you go, Carol. What's this? We can use this to make notes of all the places Rapide's made his territory. Huh? You want me to do it? That sort of thing is what Captain Carol does best. Whoa! We're counting on you. Oh boy. Now we finally have one. there's also supposed to be another scene with Professor Sicily here at the harbor. Can you try to find him? Wait, is that on the other side near the field, Tia? I'll be right back once I figure it out. What's wrong, lad? You know him, Patty? Nope, but he just seems upset. I just had to stop and ask what was the matter. Hey, now. Is something troubling you? I bet the sound of crickets in that empty store of yours is what's got you down, huh? You don't have to be so rude. No, she's right. Oh, were you here to buy something by chance? Not really. Oh, I see. What kind of shop is this anyway? It's a juice stand. Juice? Why aren't you selling fish? Tomorrow has an abundance of fresh fish. It's a waste not to take advantage of that. Yeah, the fish in Torm are famously delicious. Alright, sounds like fish juice is the answer to all your problems. That takes care of that. Fish juice, huh? Something so rare is bound to attract plenty of customers. I'm pretty sure only cats would be attracted to something like that. Not to mention fish juice would smell, fishy. Aye, fish juice is not what you're used Torm fish for, but it's still too soon to show you what I have in mind. Just let me look at the menu. You do that for me? You have my word. I wish you'd quit dragging us into other people's problems. I think we've offended her pride by suggesting fish juice. Now then, me hearties, I need you all to give me these ingredients. Can't just order us around. I think we're past the point of no return by now. Oh, come on now, look at how happy this shopkeeper is. Let's get to work. Fish juice is what started this whole thing after all, Rita. What do we need to get? Napa cabbage, tofu, kelp, scallop, salmon, squid, and shrimp. One of each of these. Once we have all that, we'll come back in here and get cooking. Thank you so much. Welcome back, everyone. We got all the ingredients, now what? We fillet the fish. Do you have a fillet knife I can borrow? I'm afraid not. You don't? I'm sorry, this is just a juice stand, so... Can we just use one over there? Rita, darling, that knife's good for skinning apples and not much else. We just have to make a knife then. Oh, if a basic kitchen knife will do, I can make one. It has to be a fillet knife. Seafood must be kept fresh. And to keep it fresh, you have to use specialized knife to fillet it quickly. But don't fillet them properly, these poor fish will have died for naught. I agree, very well said. But how are we going to make the knife? A smithing guild could probably make us one, right? If we're going to ask the guild for help, it'd be faster to issue a request through the youth. Normally, we're the ones doing the job, not the other way around. What about asking the bar in Dongrass? Right, we can contact someone in the union there. We should probably make sure we have all the materials before we ask to have it made. To make a kitchen knife, we'll need a sharp blade and a flare stone. I wonder where we can pick those up. Why don't we head for Dongrass after we get the materials? Let's set our sights on the kitchen knife and set some. Hey, can you help us out? What is it you need, Raven? It's not what I need, it's what she needs. Can you make a fillet knife with these materials? A fillet knife? It will take a while. we can't exactly wait around. Is there anything you can do to expedite it? Well, oh hey, what about trading me these materials for the knife I already have here? If that knife's good enough for the bar, it should be good enough for us. And here you go. Oh, sink me. What is it, Patty? It's just, this is an all-purpose knife. Good for just about anything a chef could need. Are you sure I can have this? I'm good enough to cook that. I'm a good enough cook that I'll be fine without it. Besides, I'll just have the soulsmiths make me another one with the materials you gave me. Thank you. Oh, another new weapon. Looks like we got a pretty good deal. Indeed. Alright then, let's head back to Torm. You got the knife? So, are you gonna start cooking now? By the way, what exactly are you making? Seafood stew, a hearty sailor's dish. Stew? I don't eat stew very often. That's the top secret recipe that fishermen cook out at sea, isn't it? It goes great with booze. The broth absorbs and intensifies all the savory flavor of the fish. You couldn't have picked a better meal. Stew's just great. All you do is chop everything up, boil it, and some seasoning, and voila. You hardly even need a recipe for us to help you. Stew's not to be taken lightly. It is a profound dish with subtle flavors that vary depending on the order in which you added the ingredients. Pay attention, I'm going to teach you the true meaning of the stew. Rita, do you know what it means to put your foot in your mouth? Oh boy, I couldn't remember this left. I knew it! I called it! Right, Carol. Right, Carol and the old man are in charge of the vegetables. Judy, you can make the broth. What are you delegating for? I thought you were making it. How else are you going to learn the true meaning of the stew? Rita. Ugh, not again, come on! Really? He's been through enough. Rita will wash the dishes. Estelle, you'll make the rice and Yuri will fillet the fish. Oh, I get the most important job? Then I'm in charge of seasoning. You'll help with the filleting of the fish when there's plenty to go around. Understood. I'm the one in charge of the seasoning. Alright everyone, to your stations. Finished. Oh boy. Something smells amazing. It's making my mouth water. President Kaufman! He told me the whole story about how you whipped up this new menu for him. Mind if I join in for a bite? Aye, not at all. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And... yes! Way to go, Patty. Such a bold flavor, it's lost none of its savory notes. It's a splendid meal. Do you think it's worth a spot on the menu? Absolutely. This has the makings of a new Torm delicacy. I can't thank you enough. This menu will flood my shops with customers. That's the spirit. Good luck. This dish will attract even more people to Torm. I anticipate a sharp rise in tourism revenue. Even the shrewd merchant. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. I have every confidence in my seafood stew. I'll wager everyone who has a taste will be the happiest they've ever been. Alright, seafood stew recipe engaged. Alright, be right back once I get to the next one, folks. It looks like this is the final time we get to talk to Duke, as far as this is concerned. I'm doing these side quests for him.
Hey. I will take back what I have loaned. You allowed that to rise again. You cannot be trusted with Dane Nomos. Do you know what that thing is? The legacy of the ancients. A giant Blastia that could save the world from impending doom. But you have allowed it to fall into hands that would use it for ill purposes. All things must be returned to their proper places. Begin by returning that sword to me.
Wait. If this should be returned to its proper place, wouldn't that mean giving it to Estelle?
Nothing would be more fruitless than giving it to one who cannot use it properly.
For us, Dane Nomos was never anything more than proof of Imperial lineage, so perhaps you are better suited to wield it.
So if you don't mind, could you let me keep it a little longer? We're going to stop Alexei ourselves, and we need this to do it.
Very well. However, if you should waver before the task you face, I will come again to claim the sword.
Okay. Let's go.
So then you're on patrol tonight, right, Yuri? Yeah. Thanks, see you in the morning. Good night. Yeah? Who's there? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt anything. It's alright. Brother, I'm sorry if I woke you up. You didn't. I got up because I wanted to train a bit too. Then why don't we train together? Really? Awesome! But, Glenn, you're already so strong. Why are you sacrificing sleep to train? I was just reminded of exactly how powerless I truly am. I'm going to change the Empire, and I have to make sure I'm up for the task. I have to work hard to instill in myself strength that is utterly unshakable. You're not just talking about strength with the sword, are you? No, you need mental strength just as much. As you train with the sword, you must train your conviction so you're just as sharp. Strength that lacks conviction is just violence. I see. So with rock-solid conviction, you can beat any odds. Are you here to help too, Repeat? Maybe I'll put this old body through its paces for once too. I'd be happy to duel you as a friend in a friendly bout, Raven. Knights end up fighting more than one person at a time, right? Taking us all on at once is better practice. Aye, villains do tend to swim up in schools. Judith, Penny, you're up too? Mind if we join in? Not at all, but why are you all here? Personally, I just wanted to try my hand against yours. If you're after the leader, aim for his horse. I'd say this is typical of you two, but then again, nothing ever is. Whatever your reasons, it doesn't matter. Thank you. How strange, thinking us when all we've done is happen to have the same interest. Indeed. Now then, shall we get started? Guess I better keep my nose out of this, huh? Honestly, everyone should just go back to bed. It goes for you too, you know. Arcane art is unlocked. Oh, Mrs. Estelle! Oh, Polly, how are you doing? I'm good. How's your doggy? Aww. Wow, Repeat's being nice to someone. Repeat loves playing with kids like dogs. Really? What about me then? Look, Repeat. I like you just much. Oh boy. Woo! Seagull and his wife. Hey, I thought you left the place for good. My kid likes this place. We come back from time to time. That's great. Alright, Pauline, it's time to say bye-bye to you. Everyone, it was good to see you again. Bye. Woo! It's nice to see him so happy. What is it? Polly was kidnapped by a monster. Monster inside the barrier? Repeat ran after him. We should go too. Oh boy. This can't be good. We got a lasting situation going on here, people. Instead of a well, it's a freaking monster attack. Everyone's so careless thinking their little barrier will protect them from everything. That was a piece of cake. Now I wonder how much I'll be able to get for this little brat. Mangy, how dare you stand up to a human? Damn it, who are you guys? I thought it was strange that a monster would be inside the barrier. A companion of yours? I see. Give that back kid. You think I'll hand him over that easily? Here we go. Are these guys... So this should be an easy fight.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Power that tries soul shine!
Shining Dragon Sword! You picked the wrong people to fight with.
Great job, Repeat. Damn it! I won't forget this! Leave him. For now, it's important that we get Polly back to his parents. Thank you all so much. You helped us many times. I don't know how I could possibly thank you enough. Think nothing of it. It's all in a day's work. I don't remember you doing all that much to help them, old man. You thought you saved me. Repeat's not the sort of pooch to ignore a dog-loving kid in distress. Thanks, Mr. Dog. I still wonder, why would anyone want to take Polly? It looks like he was just trying to make a quick buck. Guess we have to be on our guard even inside the barrier. What do you have there, Polly? This guy dropped something, so I picked it up. This bandit did? Looks like a note on how to do a certain technique to a monster. Not that a dumb monster could ever learn to use a technique like this. Huh? Is this what you want, Repeat? There's nothing Repeat can't use. Alright, I'll read it to you then. That's all there is to it. You think you got all? Whoa, whoa! The doggy's got stronger again. Hello, fine visitors. Welcome to the Yumanju Hot Springs. Huh? Hey, what is this place? Sir, you have arrived at the Yumanju Hot Springs Spa, home of the finest open-air baths in Terco Lumares. The Yumanju Springs are famous world over. What's an open-air bath? A hot spring is where you go outside to take a bath and relax. Take a bath outside? I've never heard of anything like that. I think you'll find that it feels quite nice and liberating as well. I just get in the bathtub and hop right out as soon as I'm clean. Who cares about how nice it is? Yuri, it's the best for your body if you soak and relax for a while. Open air baths, huh? Sounds like quite the sight. I wonder if it feels like to sit in them. Oh wow, this sounds great! I want to go in! I think it sounds like quite a sight to see too, if you know what I mean. Can we go in? Unfortunately, you can't. What? We can't go in? I assure you, the baths are simply being cleaned right now. Seriously? What a tease. Let's come back next time we get a chance. I'm terribly sorry. We look forward to your next visit. Oh boy. Alright, be right back, folks. Diggity doggity, I'm Cows. You can sell me Kawizzle for short. How you do? Ah, you're back again. You just can't get me off your mind, huh? I'm getting tired of hearing you rambling. What's got your britches in a bunch, Flatty? Oh, I've had enough of your crap. Trying to start something? Lay off, Leon. I don't much feel like seeing a cat fight break out between a couple of kids. A kid? Who's a kid? I'm grown up and glorious. You sure about that? You look like a kid to me. You're tiny. You don't want to talk, swooshy-haired midget. Swooshy-haired midget. Now for the main event. Today's item du jour is Poison Ward, Paralysis Ward, Stone Ward. Why is it up to 3 items all of a sudden? Why don't you keep your nosy questions to yourself, little Miss Innocent? Oh boy. Little Miss Innocent? What's that mean? Ignorance is bliss, honey. What you don't want to know won't hurt you. So then, whatever's convenient for you, feel free to hand them over. You'll give us something nice in exchange, right? Sure, don't worry about it. Thanks. Round and round we go. Where is stuff only I know? Here you go. Oh me, oh my, thank you again. Oh. I don't know if I'll ever get used to seeing that thing pop out. I don't blame you, that's just messed up. So, we gave you 3 things, now what do you give us? Ah, right, today I'm gonna give you Mija Jamuna. Here you go. Three flare tips. Isn't that enough? You want me to give you more? We'd want a bunch of copies of the same thing. Really? But I thought that really came in handy out in the desert. Yeah. Wait. We're so happy, right, Carol? Right? Yeah. I'm so happy. Oh boy, too happy for words. Oh, good. I'll see you later. Excuse me? Oh, no, excuse me. Here, you got this book. Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you very much. The collector's book, huh? Yours contains an impressive amount of data. It seems like you found lots of rare items. That's quite intriguing. Oh, is it? Rita's always saying how we haven't found nearly enough. If you wouldn't be too much trouble. Yes? Do you mind if I borrow this book for a short while? If I had 1 month, no, even 2 weeks, that would be enough. Please, let me borrow it. Well, we can't. That's too long anyway. Morio, you know this young lady? Yeah, I know you don't want to hear this, but we can't give you this book yet. Why? We still haven't completed it yet. If you'd like to look at it, wouldn't a complete book be better anyway? Why don't we don't want to have to lend it to you every time we make an update either. I see. Then once you finish filling out that book, allow me to borrow it for a bit. Of course, I don't expect you to lend it to me for nothing. Oh, you don't have to give us anything, really. It's quite alright. We'll bring it to you once we finished updating it. Thank you. My name is Giovanni. You'll probably already know this, but I'm a researcher here. Okay, Mr. Giovanni, we'll bring you the collector's book as soon as it's completed. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, and with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope